Good afternoon! Magandang hapon sa inyo, Madiskarte Moms, and welcome dito sa pinakaunang Meet the Expert. This is a YouTube live session for everybody, kaya naman go at i-share na natin ito dahil iba't ibang experts sa pagnenegosyo ang mag-share sa atin ngayon ng mga advice nila, yung mga tips and tricks na kailangan natin because this time it is to level up our home businesses, kailangan mag-upgrade na tayo mga mommies. At syempre, talaga namang lahat kayo, napakahuhusay talagang bilib ako. Pero dito, mai-inspire pa tayo lalo sa mga success stories at matututo tayo syempre from the years of experience and learning ng mga experts natin. And bonus pa, pwede rin kayong magtanong ng mga questions nyo, lalo na kung paano nga ba tayo mas magiging madiskarte sa pagnenegosyo. So ngayon, it's time mga mommies, i-type nyo na yung mga questions nyo sa comment section. Anytime, anywhere, kung asan man kayo working from home, sasagutin yan ng ating business expert today. O, diba? And again, this YouTube live session natin for Meet the Expert is shareable. So, i-share nyo na rin para mas marami pang mommies ang makasama natin this afternoon. And don't forget also to like, share, and subscribe kung hindi nyo pa nagagawa sa ating Madiskarte Moms PH YouTube channel. Of course, we are powered by PLDT Homebiz. And all you need to do now is hit the notification bell para you don't miss out and updated kayo lagi sa ating latest MMPH videos. At syempre ngayon, I'm so excited. Nakaka-good vibes talaga kapag kausap natin siya. Ang kauna-unahan nating negosyo expert ngayong hapon ay walang iba kundi isang financial journalist for more than 2 decades. Pero very young looking pa rin siya. Ang galing. At isa siya sa anchors ng DZMM Teleradyo. Host din siya ng ANC's On the Money. She is the founder and president of Empower and Transform. She is a mother of 4, and coincidentally, we wrote a book together. So she's my co-author for Pinay Lady Boss book. Please welcome our Madiskarte Mom expert, Mommy Salve Dupito. Hi!
Hi, Rox. Grabe. Iba talaga ang glow mo today. Sana yung mga nakikinig sa atin ngayon dyan, paki-heart sa baba. Kung nakikita nyo ang glow ni Mommy Rox, di ba? At buti na lang binawi mo kanina yung parang kumanda ako dun sa nearly 2 days.
Sa dalawang dekada. Hindi naman. Ang ganda-ganda naman
natin mga buhok. Pero totoo naman po yun. Matagal na po ako sa industriya. Pero sobrang happy ako be with you today, Rox. Kasi alam mo na, pag Madiskarte Moms Show, talagang inuuna natin yan dahil natin nakakasama ang ating mga moms dito na humahanap ng diskarte para umayos yung buhay natin. Lalo na ngayong panahon na to, oh my gosh, ang mahal ng bilihin. Ano? Ikaw ba?
Inflation.
Kumusta ang grocery mo?
So, ngayon, di ba, nahihirapan lahat tayo. So, alam mo, napakagandang topic napili natin today kasi napaisip ka dadagdagan mo pa ba yung gastos mo ngayon? So, ang taas ng presyo ng gas, yung gulay, pag nag-grocery ka, bakit teka lang doble na yung presyo ngayon? So, talagang napaka-importante para rin ma-introduce natin, Mommy Salve. Ano ba yung pag-uusapan talaga?
Ayan na nga! Na-excited ako makapagkwentuhan. Nakalimutan ko yung topic natin. But anyway, isa yun sa mga isang mainit na topic natin lagi sa financial literacy, no? Kasi syempre, pagka tumataas ang presyo ng bilhin, hahanap tayo ng paraan para umakyat yung income natin. At yung mga mommies, lahat tayo madiskarte. So kahit na home-based ka, kahit na may nag-aalaga ka ng baby, diba? At nag-aasikaso ka ng mga anak mo na pumupunta ng school, pwede pa rin naman tayong magpaakyat ng family income natin by starting or scaling up a home business, kahit online lang yan. At isa yan, actually, yan ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon. Ano yung benefit ng registered yung home business natin? Yes. At mga usaping negosyo, aalamin natin ngayon. At yan yung tanong, bakit kailangan i-register sa DTI or sa ibang government agencies ang inyong online home business at paano ito gagawin?
Ayan. So, tama nga, no? Yung mga andito na nagsisimula pa lang, ang daming gusto matutunan. Pero, Mommy Salve, pwede daw mag-shoutout ka muna. Ito, kay Mommy Michelle Maongka, nag-hi sa'yo.
Oh, hello, Mami
um,
Michelle. Baka yung mga salvenatics dyan na
ay, wow.
nanonood. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Kala
Thanks
ko,
for correcting.
Salve says, di ba?
Oo, salve
Salve
Seth at saka
says.
salvenatics. Meron ding nagpapa-shoutout sa'yo si Jigo, kaibigan mo daw.
Wow,
Hi,
hello!
Jigo.
Thank you for being here. Pero na-mention nyo na nga yung topic. So ngayon, bakit ba importante tayo mag-register ng home business? Diba? Ano ba ang makukuha natin dito? Siguro simulan ko na rin, no? Mommy Salve, total, negosyante rin naman ako for, kung ikaw 2 decades, ako more than a decade. So, for the past 10 years, even before the pandemic, work from home na yung setup ko. It's a brand called A-List Custom Clothing. So, yung mga uniforms sa school, yung mga PPEs during the pandemic din naman yung naging pivot din in the last 2 years. Kumbaga, nirehistro ko because when I enter something, hindi ko naman yan gusto na eksperimento lang. Gusto natin tumagal yan, lumago yan, and for you to be one of the best in the industry. So, yung brand ko, nagko-customize kami ng iba't ibang apparel for corporate uniforms, diba? And makikita mo dyan yung mga Ateneo merchandise. I've been supplying the school for a decade at least. Not just uniforms, simula kinder, grade school, high school, hanggang college PE shirt, pati yung mga pang-baby na rin. Meron akong merchandise shop na dapat i-close ko na during the pandemic. But then, face-to-face na naman yung classes this August. So, I decided to reopen. And as you can see there, dyan po yung mga iba-iba naming mga nagawa na. Not just for the university, pero sa iba't iba na ring company or hospitals, and that is because I got my compliance, di ba? From DTI to BIR to business permits. Kumbaga, kahit home-based yung business ko, pinagkakatiwalaan ako ng malalaking kumpanya dahil meron akong mga papel na pwedeng ipakita and track record din, di ba? Kasi ayaw mo naman makapagnegosyo sa hindi mo kakilala. Pero kung hindi mo kakilala yung tao, when you have proper records, o di ba, may credibility ka na legit na yung business mo. And that for me is why it's important to register kahit home-based yung negosyo. How about you, Mommy Salve? Ano to?
Tuwa ako, Mami Rox, nung nakita ko yung negosyo mo. Alam mo ba ang cabinet ko? Punong-puno ng mga Ateneo uniform. Ako pala.
Ay, thank you po sa pagbili. At yun pala.
Kailangan po namin yung mga uniform ni Mami Rox, o diba? At tama ka naman eh. Hindi ka pagkakatilaan na supplier ng Ateneo kung hindi ka dahil sa mga regulatory requirements ng DTI at iba pang government. Kaya yan ang mensahe natin sa ating mga mommies na nandito sa atin ngayon. Meron daw, mag-shoutout tayo ulit kasi hindi ko pwedeng palagpasin ko, Mami Rox, si Rachel Caniedo, owner of Clara, sabi niya, ano to, tumatanda na tayo, nakaganyan na tayo. Casual Pilipina niya at matagal na daw siya fan ni Miss Salve. For more than a decade, you and your own On the Money on ANC show has a big impact on my life. So like Rachel, alam ko si Rachel, registered malamang ito. Kasi nga, para sa mga mommies na nakikinig sa atin ngayon, kung natatakot kayo magpa-register, isipin nyo na lang, mas nakakatakot na hindi tayo pumasa sa mga requirements ng ating prospective clients, di ba? Dahil hindi tayo compliant sa mga hinahanap ng mga government. That's one of the biggest benefits. Legit tayo. Hindi tayo katulad ng mga fly-by-night, diba? Or yung iba, maraming scams na yan.
Yes.
Orderan, tapos maglaho, ginos ang mga clients nila, hindi na natanggap ang pera. But if you take the time to experience this, kahit na minsan, or may bago sometimes,
Yes, that's absolutely correct, Mommy Salve. Thank you for sharing, no? Kasi, syempre nga naman, ayaw natin na, kumbaga may duda yung first-time customers natin pag bumili sa atin. And that is the beauty of being registered properly. Syempre, it has cost implications. Marami man tayong gastusin ngayon. Meron namang benefits yan. And syempre, it will outweigh the cost. You know, kumbaga, you don't really think of it as an expense, but an investment also for what you are building. So, syempre, ang next naman natin na masihimayin pa natin, ano ba yung mga iba't ibang benefits, Mommy Salve, for you, ng isang registered home business?
Yan, yung iba-iba pang benefits niyan. As a financial advisor, for example, yung mga nakikita natin na mga causes ng problem, when you want to scale up already or meron ka ng client na naghihintay na sa'yo pero kulang ka ng financing, hindi ka talaga makakautang sa bangko or hindi ka makakahanap ng investor kung hindi ka legitimately registered with the government. So, isa yan sa very important thing that we need to do for us to scale up our business at dumami pa lalo yung income. Diba? Yun yung parang capital in terms of time and effort. Yung
Yes. Kasi minsan, kailangan mo ng revolving capital, lalo na kung startup ka, di ba? Ang dami mong kailangang gastusin. So, when you have proper documentation, yung mga financial institutions din, pwede kang bigyan ng credit line, pwede kang magkaroon ng loan para mas marami pa yung inventory mo. At ang maganda pa dyan, kung registered ka din, syempre, you can offer your services or your items to bigger companies, di ba? Mas magiging malaki yung market mo. At hindi lang usapang kredibilidad yan. Siyempre yung benefits ng isang registered home business, that's just the first step, di ba? So from the time that you get your DTI, your business permits, your tax clearance or tax registration, and when you pay it properly, you can get accredited sa mga PhilJeps, you can even get accredited in different multinationals para rin mas mapalago mo pa yung pagnenegosyo nyo.
Husay mo talaga. Nakita yung experience mo kahit na batang-bata.
At saka din nagsimula kasi ako mga mommies, nung teenager pa lang ako magnegosyo. So, syempre, wala naman masyadong maniniwala sa akin at that time na ako yung may-ari nun. So, dinaan ko rin yan sa tamang proseso para rin naman na, kumbaga, hindi ko pinangahawakan, di ba? Na credibility tayo. But anyway, thank you, Mommy Salve, for that very informative discussion ng benefits ng pag-register ng home business. So, ang next question natin, paano nga ba tayo mag-register sa DTI? Kasi, syempre ngayon, paano ba to? May pupuntahan ba tayo? Mahirap ba ito? Gaano ba ito kamahal? So, Madiskarte Moms, here's Mommy Joyce Yo to explain kung paano nga ba mag-register ng home business sa DTI.
Hi Madiskarte Moms! Welcome to another episode of Negosyo Minute with me, Joyce Yo. Today, tuturuan ko kayo kung paano mag-register ng inyong business online. Simulan natin sa pag-register ng inyong business name sa DTI o Department of Trade and Industry. First, gumawa ka ng list of possible names ng inyong negosyo. Confirm the availability of your business name, go to DTI's website at i-check kung ang business name na naisip mo ay available for use. Fill out the online registration form through DTI's BNRS, double-check na tama at kompleto ang mga sagot mo. Pay the registration fee within 7 days from application. Pati payment ay online na. Kung na-confirm na ang payment, your business name will be successfully registered. Pwede mo nang i-download ang certificate by going to Transaction Inquiry and providing the registration code. That's right, DTI online registration is easy and hassle-free. This is Joyce Yo of Negosyo Minute.
Galing-galing naman ni Mommy Joyce. At least, di ba, nakita niyo mga mommies, hindi naman ganun kahirap. Back in the day, yung panahon ko pa, pumunta pa ako sa EDSA at pumila to register my DTI. Pero ngayon, nagkakape ka, nasa bahay ka, you can simply go online and then i-prepare mo na yung mga personal details mo and business details. Pagkatapos niyan, yun nga, kagaya sabi ni Mommy Joyce, you have a list of names in case may nakakuha na nun. At gawin ang proseso in 15 minutes, you get your DTI after paying. And speaking of fees, baka Mommy Salve, you can go through na dun sa mga standard rates natin kung magpaparehistro ang isang negosyante nating Madiskarte Mom.
Yes, iba-iba nga yung standard, yung rates. Iba-iba yung standard, hello. Iba-iba yung rates, depende kung saan tayo magpaparehistro. Kunwari kung barangay, mas mababa, 200 pesos. Yung city municipality, 500 pesos. Hindi naman masyadong kamahalan. Kaya ng mga mommies natin yan. Kung regional naman ang rehistro, 1,000, kung national 2,000. Pero all registration fees are subject to an additional mga DST, yung mga documentary stamp tax, diba? Tapos additional 50% will be charged kung tayo ay late mag-file ng business name registration. Kaya wag na po tayo magpalit, sayang po ng pera. Napaka-importante po na yan at matagal natin yung pinagtatrabahuhan, diba? Kaya dapat huwag na tayo magpalit. Pero yun nga, mamaya pag-uusapan natin, paano ba tayo makakalibre sa mga fees na ito? Meron later, no? Para mamaya, meron tayong tip sa inyo para dyan. So, don't go away. Next.
Yes, kasi ito yung standard procedures natin and fees. Pero mamaya, alam ko meron kayong i-discuss about a certain law, pwedeng gamitin yan sa mga nagsisimula para rin na makatipid tayo. 'Di ba? Wala ka namang wawala sa'yo, 'di ba? Wala nang cost ito, so magandang i-register mo. So later on, mas i-discuss natin yan. So ngayon muna ang tanong, where can you register? As mentioned, Mommy Salve, online you can, right? And of course, in a different offices kung gusto nyo rin na personally gawin yan ng DTI. But that is only the first step. After that, kailangan mo rin i-consulta sa kanya-kanya mong city hall kung anong proseso for you to get your business permit or license. Meron ka ding barangay permit, may yung mayor's permit, yung nasabi ko kanina sa city hall. And of course, the last one, or could be simultaneous while you're processing your other permits, is your BIR registration also. So, Mommy Salve, anything else you wanna add? Where do you usually register po ba? Do you
Ako
personally?
kasi SEC registered yung So, ngayon, the procedures in the SEC, medyo mas complicated because for a corporation, mine is a one-person corporation. So, medyo mas marami, I think, yung kanyang mga requirements. Pero it's all done online na rin. Kaya nga, during COVID, parang it's the perfect time para sa ating mga mommies na magsimula ng kanilang business. Kasi kahit na marami kang ginagawa sa bahay, yung mga labada natin dyan, yung paghihintay lang kasi habang nagre-register kayo, you can still do other things. Napaka-important.
Okay.
Napakaganda nung mga nangyari, no? Na nag-innovate.
Yeah, Mommy Salve, siguro before we go to our next discussion, meron din important na tanong dito si Mommy Michelle Maongka. Ano po ba yung pagkakaiba when you say barangay, municipality, at national? Ano yung main difference nila?
Yeah. So, it's the office mismo, no? It's syempre pag barangay, alam mo natin, yung lalo na kung barangay-based and micro-business, medyo magta-touch na tayo ng konti dun sa tip natin mamaya. Medyo kung micro-based business natin, pwede natin i-register sa negosyo center, tapos in the LGU, yun yung difference kung saan opisina ka pupunta. And that's also where the difference will be determined. Kaya we have to determine talaga kung anong size ng negosyo natin at saan natin siya distributed.
Yes. And actually, I asked some DTI officials before kasi nga nagtataka rin ako ano ba ibig sabihin ng city ka. Sabi niya later on naman when you choose to expand, you can simply update your registration. So don't worry about it. Kumbaga this one is just stating kung asan yung opisina mo, saan yung shop mo, or kung may sari-sari store ka, 'di ba? So ngayon, pag-usapan naman natin, Mommy Salve, when is the right time to register? Kailan mo nga bang masasabi na ako, it's time na, kailangan ko nang kumuha ng DTI registration?
Ako kasi sense ko pareho tayo, Mami Roxy, mahilig tayo sa mga side hustle. Pareho tayo madiskarte. So, from time to time, meron ka nakikita ng opportunity, parang maganda to, this is a money-making business. Parang maganda to, pero hindi naman siya naging tuloy-tuloy. So, kung ganoon, hindi ka pa naman sure, hindi pa ka pa committed doon sa klaseng negosyo na yun, wag na muna kasi sayang ng effort mo, di ba? Iwanan mo lang din naman tapos lilipat ka sa ibang klaseng negosyo. Pero ako feeling ko, Mami Rox, ganito. Kung kunwari naka 5 transactions, 5 big clients ka na, and you already have a feeling na, wait, pwedeng sustainable talaga to. And this is something that I really want to do. It gives me joy. Pagising ko ng umaga, excited akong bumangon dahil gagawin ko to ulit. I think it will be, that's the time when you know that you have to register that business para when there's time and there's effort na to scale up it.
Yes, saktong-sakting sinabi nyo. But for the other moms also like me, ang sa akin naman, kung ito na yung nagiging recurring, kung meron ka ng recurring sales or medyo nagiging main income mo na siya, 'di ba? Meron kang, let's say, 5 diskarte na ginagawa. Yung isa doon, mas regular yun talaga yung nakakitaan mo ng potential. Syempre, that's the one that you will really have to register, di ba? But, Mami Salve, kanina pinadaanan mo na to, baka ngayon, pwede mo nang i-reveal. Paano nga ba tayo magiging tax exempt? Paano tayo makakalibre? Ano ba yung sinatawag nilang Bambi Law at iba pang exceptions? Lalo na, syempre, yun nga yung gusto natin malaman dito Pwede ba tayo? Are we actually, kumbaga, allowed to parang use this law also for our business?
Yes, ito yung best kept secret in the universe, Mami Rox. Hindi alam ng karamihan ng mga Madiskarte na moms na if you have a micro business and na yung place of business mo naman ay nasa isang lugar na, diba? Nandoon sa isang barangay, pwede ka mag-apply for Bambi certification. Bibigyan ka nila ng Certificate of Authority to operate under the Bambi Law. Ano yung mga kailangan dito? Unang-una, dapat micro-business ka, whether it's a trade or service-based business. Yan, yung example nga nung pinag-usapan natin kanina. Nagbibenta ka ng pagkain, that's trade, or may nails pa ka, that's business. Diba? Tapos, kung ganoon, tapos sa isang community, kung ang assets mo, whether personal or business, ay hindi naman lalagpas ng 3 million. Diba? Tapos excluded pa doon kung pag-aari mo yung lupa na kinatatayuan ng negosyo mo, pag-aari mo yun, excluded pa yung value ng lupa na yun. So other assets like equipment, mga printer, kahit na ano na nakalagay sa books mo that belongs to business, that's less than 2 million, pwede ka mag-apply under the Bambi Law. Ano yung matatanggap mo na benefit under the Bambi Law? Exempted tayo sa income tax!
Yan yung gusto natin marinig.
Ay, di ba? Imagine mo yun, exempted ka sa income tax. Tayong dalawa, nagbabayad ng income tax. Alam natin masakit-sakit yun, di ba? Pero kung under this law, nakapigyan mo sa hindi ka magbabayad. Although that doesn't mean you don't pay other business taxes.
Yes.
So business taxes is you have to pay that. Pero yung income tax, hindi ka magbabayad. Ang sarap-sarap ng pakiramdam nun. Tapos, exempted ka rin sa minimum wage law. O, di ba? Pwede kang magbayad lang ng mga part-timer. Tapos, mas mababa kaysa sa minimum wage. Hindi mo naman dinadaya yung empleyado mo kasi part-timer naman din siya, hindi ka mapipinalize. So, yun yung napaka-importante talaga na dapat sana nalalaman ng mas maraming Madiskarte moms. Kasi ang laking tipid nun.
Alam niyo, sa totoo lang, Mommy Salve, parang last year ko lang yan narinig. Parang hindi rin ako masyado aware do sa Bambi Law. Pero sakto ito kasi nagtatanong si Mommy Mabi Engko, marami po bang taxes na kailangan bayaran kapag registered ang business mo? Pangalawa, takot ako kasi what if hindi ko nang kayang bayaran yon? So let me siguro give some advice din, no, before before you share your thoughts, Mommy Salve. But for me, number one kasi na pagkakamali natin when we do business, we don't add the tax implications. So I think maganda na paggagawa ka ng presyo ng iyong paninda, for example, or kung service business ka, dapat naka-add on na talaga sa costing mo po ang babayaran nating tax para hindi ka matakot na hindi mo siya kaya bayaran. Siyempre, tanong natin dyan, naku, paano ako makikipagkompetensya? Yung mga competitors ko, ang baba ng presyo, ganyan, di ba? So, kailangan natin suriin ng mabuti, di ba? Ano ba yung tama talagang presyo? Kasi baka naman nga, kala natin kumikita tayo kasi may dumadating na pera. Pero pag binawas na yung costing, yung tax natin, hindi naman pala siya sulit. And that only means for me, you have to do another business that you could really earn from, 'di ba? So that's my thought for to answer her second question. But the first, sa mga taxes, sa totoo lang, baka abutin tayo ng 2 hours. So siguro, just yung pinaka-important na lang na babayaran niyo po, yun nga nasabi ni Mommy Salve, kung pwede naman kayo sa Bambi Law, why not, di ba? Exemption na yan sa income tax. But that doesn't mean wala kayong babayaran na monthly, quarterly, and yearly tax sa business registration nyo. Under DTI, it is a one-time payment for a certain amount, number of years. I will have to double check kung 5 yan na minimum dun sa registration nyo, but when you go to the business licensing office of your certain municipality, you have to check kasi iba-iba po ang batas. So doon na tayo kay Mayor Vico kung saan po ako rehistro sa Pasig. Meron po kaming one-stop shop doon. So, depende po kasi yan sa business permit office. So, isi-share ko lang, sa one-stop shop nyo, sa BPLO nyo, meron kayong tax dyan. Nag-iiba-iba po ang tax rate, depende po kung anong klaseng negosyo meron ka. Pangalawa po dito, hindi lang po yun nagsastop as business permit. Meron po tayong sanitary, doon po tayo kukuha ng mga x-ray natin para to make sure that everybody is healthy in the environment. Pagkatapos niyan, may environmental tayo or sendro to make sure that we don't have environmental impact or we actually shell out some money to also cover those fees. Meron din tayong fire, so to make sure that our home office, for example, is safe also kung meron tayong mga inventory tinatago dito. And kung di ako nagkakamali, meron din tayong conforme to make sure also that updated yung ating tax deck kung nasaan po ang ating pagnenegosyo. Memorize ko yung so, pero kasi ako po talaga mismo yung naglalakad ng papeles ko. Kumbaga, hindi po ako, simula pa lang 10 years ago, nakita ko na yung pagbabago ng mga batas. Kasi dati kina-question din ako, bakit yung opisina mo nasa bahay? So, I had to register it as a virtual office, as a receiving address. So, sa mga nanay din na kailangan yung kaalaman na yan. Kasi baka isipin nyo, kailangan nyo talaga ng malaking opisina. Meron naman po tayo ring mga options, no, na talagang i-rehistro properly kahit home-based po ang ating opisina. And then, dun po, pagdating sa BIR, bibilisan ko na lang to. Kung startup ka, below 3 million po ang iyong sales, then you can do non-VAT registration. So para po mas madali yan, you pay 3%. I don't know if nag-a-apply pa rin yung 1% during the pandemic, naggawa ng batas din ng BIR. That is your monthly gross sales, meaning kunyari, kumita ka ngayong buwan na lang ng 100,000. So, dun tayo magbe-base dun sa babayaran sa BIR na yan. At aside pa po yan, sa quarterly filing at sa yearly natin.
Proud of you.
ITR. So, yun po, medyo marami. Nakaka-overwhelm talaga, Mommy Salve. So, kung ako sa mga mommies natin, aaralin ko muna yung Bambi Law. And then
One less thing to worry about.
Yes, para medyo makabawas tayo muna sa dami po. Kasi totoo naman po yan. And that is the reality of doing business. You have your costs of doing business, which is also tax compliance and proper registration. But like what we said, yung benefits naman ito will outweigh yung costs natin. Di ba, Mommy Salve?
Yes.
So,
Naalala ko
anything you want to think about? Anything you want to add, Mommy?
One of the conversations I had with sabi ko sa kanila, bakit gusto nyo i-register yung maliliit? Kawawa naman, maliit na nga, tapos paparegister nyo pa, tapos hindi naman nila kayang bayaran yung mga fees, yung mga fees and taxes ganyan sa kanila. Huwag naman sila mag-aalala kasi meron namang minimum income. So kung kunwari ang income mo in 1 year, hindi naman lumagpas ng 250,000 pesos. Na-check. Pero kung ganun, so kunwari, 250, even if you're an influencer, for example, online, that's an online business, by the way. So, hindi naman lumagpas doon. Wala ka na babayaran, but still you register. Because doing the registration, going through that process, is not immediately mabayaran. Pero legit ka na. Kasi di ba,
Yes.
nandun ka pa sa below the threshold, legitimate ka na, pero wala kang kailangan gawin. And by that kilo, dahil exempted kayo from income tax, wala rin kayong tax withheld from you. Pagka meron kayo, nag-supply kayo ng service sa isa pang kumpanya, di ba? Pagka hindi ka babilo, merong wini-withhold na tax.
Yes.
But because you're exempted from income taxes, hindi ka nila withhold that. So, a lot of things talaga na mabe-benefit sa atin kung tayo ay mag-register.
Yes. At kanina nga, Mommy Salve, rin I mentioned dun sa DTI, you don't pay anything monthly, but that one-time payment, is good for 5 years. So, yun po yung length of time bago ka ulit magbayad ulit at mag-renew. So, DTI registration, again, is the first step. Do it in 15 minutes, at least one thing off your list. But, we just really hope for all the moms here, no, to really see, 'di ba, the business of Mommy Salve and her professional life, even with me, yung pag-register talaga really gave not just credibility but also motivation for me, kasi commitment na yan eh. Sinabi niyo, Mommy Salve, parang love yan. Pag hindi mo nabibitawan yan, 'di ba? And then we experience a lot of struggles, and if you are not committed on paper also when you are married, ganyan, ang hirap to continue. Because you have a business to take care of.
Humugot ang Mami Rocks!
Yes.
Pero naman din. Also, dagdag ko, under Bambi, walang registration. Yung certificate of authority, wala kang kabayaran for that. But next steps daw, Mami Rocks, baka ang dami nagtatanong kung ano na yung mga next steps after. Actually, for Bambi, meron ang mga requirements, baka pwede ko lang padaanan. Para yung mga mommies na nagpaplano, baka pwede na. So if you have registration papers already with SSTTI, CDA, as a cooperative, pwede. Under Bambi, pwede ka pa humingi ng Certificate of Authority. Tapos, PIR, Certificate of Registration, COR. Ito yung lagi sa inyong PIR. Parox, ikaw nagpa-accredit ka sa malalaking kumpanya, they'll ask for your COR all the time. Tapos yung business permit. Business permit, hinihingi din yan lagi. For Bambi, kailangan merong sworn affidavit of owner or president on being a barangay-based or micro-business. Para naman, fair naman sa lahat. Tapos, of course, yung pictures of place of business, copy of loan products. Kung may ITR na, because existing business na yan, hihingiin din yan. And of course, the Bambi law application.
Siguro, Mommy Salve, quick na lang po, since we already talked about DTI and business registration. In terms of BIR naman, siguro dyan mas maraming tanong yung ating mga mommies. But before we go to the live Q&A, siguro i-mention ko lang din yung mga importante kong natutunan as a startup before. With BIR, wag niyo pong iwawala, aside from your COR or Certificate of Registration, is your authority to print receipts. Napaka-importante niyan because pag naubos na po yung mga resibo mo, kailangan niyo po yung document na yan to reprint again. So you have your official receipt, your sales invoice, if you are a trading company, at kung service-based naman kayo, of course, you also have the collection and the billing naman po, no? So, meron din pong iba-iba yan, madali lang naman po din maaral at makita po ano po yung mga options natin. But kanina, we talked about non-VAT if hindi pa po lumalampas sa 3M ang sales nyo. But later on, maybe we could also discuss ano ba ibig sabihin ng VAT kapag lumago na at lumaki na yung negosyo nyo. Meron na rin po dyan input and output tax. At syempre po, iba na rin po yung, kumbaga yung mga rates natin. But, let's not be overwhelmed. We're talking about numbers, so let's go to the discussion, to our live Q&A para naman lahat ng mga mommies dito na may tanong makasama na natin dito sa ating pinag-uusapan. At syempre, nakita na nga natin yung mga benefits, ano ba yung Bambi Law, at syempre, paano ba natin mapapadali yung registration process, lalo na kapag small pa lang ang ating business. So now it's time to answer some questions from our Madiskarte moms who are watching our YouTube live session. So again, please share this para rin mas makatulong pa tayo. Mommy Salve, maybe you can take this one from Mommy Rachel Canedo. I'm employed and I have a business. I'm planning to register pero hindi ko po alam how. How can I consolidate the taxes po? Kasi meron nga siyang source of income as an employee and also from the business. Go ahead, Mommy Salve.
So you have three options. No, you have to think about what kind of business you want to have. If it's sole proprietorship, ikaw lang ba yan? Do you want to be a corporation? And in a corporation, of course, you can have different shareholders. Or pwede rin ikaw lang kasi meron ng one-person corporation ngayon. Or do you want to be a cooperative? So, iba-iba ang business name registration of your business will depend on ano yung form ng company and what kind of control do you want to have. Kung sole prop yan, ikaw lang talaga, kontrolado mo kasi ikaw. Pero kung kailangan mo na meron kang investors, pwede ka mag-korporasyon. Pero kung gusto mo na korporasyon dahil medyo malakihan yung size ng business that you want and you want to be able to compete with other corporations din. Pero gusto mo kontrolado mo, edi mag one-person corporation ka. Diba? Pero kung gusto mo naman cooperative style, kasi baka meron kang mga mommies na iba, the community that you want to, for example, for a textile business, sila yung mga nagwi-weave, o sila yung gumagawa ng mga trinkets, ganyan, baka cooperative. So you first have to think of the form of business that you have. And that will determine saan ka mag-register. When you determine that, dun malalaman kung magkano yung gastos.
Actually, medyo na-mention niya sa next question niya, Mommy Salve, yung type of business niya, no? So, si Mommy Rachel said, my production is actually in the province, but we ship it from NCR and also worldwide. Baka ibig niyang sabihin, the distribution is somewhat, wider, like, but coming from the province. Ano po ba yung type of registration and saan yun dapat? Kasi I am also employed. Dapat po ba sa RDO ng employer ko? Or para isang RDO lang or kung nasan talaga po yung business?
I think your employment and your business, they're two separate things. So hindi magmamatter yung your place of employment doon. Like kami ni Rox, meron kaming I don't know, in the media, 'di ba? We're not employed. Really, we're talents.
Yes.
We're talents and we have other clients as professionals. Pero may negosyo din kami. Those are two separate things. So, usually, kunwari, under that, kung ang operation mo, production mo nandun sa isang community lamang and micro-based lang talaga sa assets, you can be called a micro-based business. Pero, and therefore get the benefits from that. But, kung lumagpas na because your operation is bigger, then you cannot be registered under bago anymore. So doon ka na magde-decide, corporation ka, sole prop ka ba, or co-op ka ba. The decision actually is yours. Kasi pwedeng kahit alin doon. Dahil depende sa control na gusto mo doon sa klase ng business.
Iba-iba syempre, Mommy Salve din yan, no? May mga benefits din yan at meron din yan, mga pros and cons. So, pwede nilang aralin kung may partner ba ako at partnership yung gagawin namin, ito yon. Kapag gagawa talaga ako ng corporation, kasi yung mga partners ko, kasi medyo mas may complicated nga na version, which is sabi nyo, one woman man corporation. One person corporation. So, the problem here is, syempre, when you create SecDocs, you also need a legal consultant then with all the articles there. So, pag nagsisimula ka pa lang, that is why we are advising the DTI registration because it is quick. Later on, you can do SEC registration. My other company also is SEC registered. But, you cannot also just do it on your own. You also need legal advice and experts to make sure that the articles of incorporation, all the rules there, will also satisfy you and your team, for example, in the business that you're doing. So, sabihin na natin, Mami Salvi, na pwede naman, but for now, if you are starting, take advantage of the easier steps para lalo tayong mga mami sobrang busy, mas makafocus muna tayo on making it grow. And when you grow organically, everything else will follow naman. So, going to the next question from Mommy Babes. Ako, importante to Mommy Salve. Meron po ba tayong criminal liability kapag hindi naka-register ang ating home business?
Ibig sabihin nun, diba, this is actually legally a franchise. When you have your own business, the state, you have to give the authority to create a business and sell products to the people. But dahil hindi ka nag-apply for hindi mo na-register yung business, pinukuha mo yun, nagbebenta ka na hindi ka nag-apply ng franchise na ibigay. So therefore, may income ka na hindi mo pinabayaran. So, ibig sabihin, pwede ka talaga, people can run after you. 'Di ba? Kung lalo na kung malakihan na yung ginagawa mong negosyo and hindi ka registered. And then therefore, it's not good for our country also not to see. Feeling ko lang, kailangan we should be good citizens enough that we are able to comply with government regulations bago tayo pumasok.
Yes, I think dito po Mommy Salve papasok also all the SSS compliance ganyan. So if you don't also pay properly, for example, not just the taxes but also employees, for example, even yourself, then it's not just about criminal liability anymore, but syempre 'di ba, parang you're evading your responsibilities also. So
Yeah, morally mali. Pero talagang you have criminal liability because your employees can also run after you.
yes, exactly. Oo. So maybe it's not automatic, but it may kumbaga bite you later on. You know, when let's say you get an audit, for example, and you have undeclared sales for a certain number of years, and that one open records, open books, you will actually be liable for that if you get audited. And this is not something kumbaga that we can control. It can happen anytime if you get tax mapped. So that is also the risk of not properly without proper registration. When you get audited and tax mapped by let's say our government officials, then there's that will parang dun papasok yung liability natin. It's not automatic, but it may happen. Tama po Mama Mami.
Tama
Ayan.
naman, ang lalo na po if you were not registered, somebody gets right after us, lalo na
Yes, okay. So, Mami Salve, last question from Mommy Janine. Nag-register po ako ng business noong 2018, pero kasi nalugi ako. You know, a lot of, we experience this, almost all of us. Dapat ko po bang i-inform ang DTI na nag-close na ako bago pa ako mag-open ng panibago naman na home business? So, I think this is for all of us.
Yes, not just DTI but also PIR. There are steps in opening a business. There are also steps in closing a business. And unfortunately, even as you close your business, you still have to pay some taxes. And we have to just comply with it. Otherwise, para siyang loose thread na nakahang. And again, that might bite you.
Yes, actually, to add to that, siguro, Mommy, no, parang whether or not you are earning, you have to report to the government agencies that you have zero income or zero sales for those number of months. They won't go after you as long as you're honest and transparent na wala naman talagang kinita for a certain number of months or years. And sad to say, meron naman pong mga proseso that you have to check with each of your localities kung ano po yung procedure nila for closing the businesses. And sad to say, marami man pong nagsara ngayon, di ba? May opportunity nga naman ng home-based businesses. Kaya tayo rin merong usapan, 'di ba? Kung paano natin 'to sisimulan, palalaguin, and syempre for it to make it work for us moms. Lalo na meron din tayong mga babies na pinapalaki, hindi lang yung negosyo natin. And a nice also comment from Kiddy Mama PH, when you are registering your business, you are also giving your business a leverage. Kasi from here, pwede kang mag-avail ng free services from business-related government offices like DTI. So, these agencies are not just here to collect your taxes, but they're there also to support you, especially when you have the fairs, all these events also that they do to elevate and highlight the Filipino craftsmanship and service also. So, Mami Salve, time's up for us. There are so many things to discuss, but I hope a lot of you here, Madiskarte moms, nakakuha naman ng magandang wisdom from Mami Salve. Siguro, baka you can give your final message for all the mommies here.
Being a financial literacy advocate, I hope you can hear me, no? Being a financial literacy advocate, I get a lot of messages from Madiskarte moms. Well, also from other moms out there, no, na ang hirap ng buhay, how do we make this work? We want to have financial security, but prices are going up. Sobrang mahal magnegosyo kasi ang mahal ng gas, mahal ng diesel. Diba? Lahat na lang mahal. Tayo na lang ang laging minamahal. Diba? So, anong gagawin ko? Tapos yung iba pa, merong existing loans. So, paano na yan? Umaakyat yung expenses natin, tapos meron pa tayong loans na babayaran, and income does not really go up because the economy is still trying it's in very small steps to get better. Ang sagot ko lagi ang negosyo. Kahit na mahirap, kahit na maraming steps, kahit na kailangan i-register, kahit na magbabayad ng tax, because every 100 pesos that you earn every day, that's 3,000 pesos per month. Times 12, that's already a small thing eagerly when you do them consistently. Kaya dapat lagi kayong nakikinig. Marami talaga kayong matututunan to start a business, to scale up a business, and to do it right. And when you do that, sobrang laki ng beneficio na nagiging sa ating mga anak, sa ating pamilya, and sa future natin, and the future of our country as well. Yet, 99.5% of all Filipino businesses are small businesses. So all together, tayo ay gaganahan, tayo ay inspired, tayo ay lalaban. Kahit napakahirap ang kanilang mission. All together, it will be that as much and better as well. Yan lang ang message ko. Excited na ulit ako sa ating susunod na episode.
Yes, Mommy Salve. Ako naman, siguro 2 things lang, no, before we go. First is that success is a process. Talagang mahirap magnegosyo. Baka kasi akala ng lahat, nako, maganda yan, business lang. No, it's not like that. Hindi natin nakikita yung hirap behind the scenes. Lahat ng puyat, ng pagod. Kumbaga, hindi naman yan sasabihin sa atin ng mga successful entrepreneurs and negosyante. So, kapit lang mga mommies. If you're going through some tough time or struggles, it's going to pass as long as you do the hard work also, and also to really manage your time well. And then siguro the last is also success means happiness. It's not if you're not happy with what you're doing, if hindi ka na rin masaya, 'di ba, maybe it's time to move on and look for something that is worth your time, your effort, and your money. Not everything na kumikita is sulit. Ibig sabihin yan, kailangan mo i-compute, magkano ba talagang kinikita ko dito? Sulit ba to sa oras ko? For you to know which business talaga is the right one for you, and kung saan ka talaga, kumbaga, excited gumising pagdating sa umaga. And I salute all the moms here who are not just taking care of their household, but also taking care of their businesses and being providers for their family. So we are here to help you guys. So again, thank you to our mom expert, Mommy Salve Duplito. Go follow her over on Instagram. Salve says, ang dami niyong matututunan. And thank you to our Madiskarte moms for joining us this afternoon. Sana siksik, malaman, marami kayo natutunan sa ating discussion at sana na-encourage namin kayo to register your home business. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our Madiskarte Moms PH YouTube channel and also hit the notification bell para updated kayo. Lagi tayong magkakasama sa ating latest Meet the Expert Live or kung meron tayong iba pang MMPH videos. Again, ako po si Mommy Rocks and this has been Meet the Expert. We are powered by PLDT Homebiz. Thank you and good afternoon.